Hey, welcome back. Great to see you. Hundreds of federal employees laid off by the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. They now have offers to actually return to work. So tracking data says DOGE purged more than 200,000 government workers. This was part of the Trump administration's cost-cutting efforts. But now the General Services Administration is looking to bring some of those employees back. And those former employees have only a week to decide if they actually want their old jobs. Nick's been following this one for us. So, Nick, wow, what a turn of events here. How many people could now be back on the government's payroll?
Kelly, good morning. We're talking hundreds, right? Months after being forced off the job, hundreds of former General Services Administration federal employees may be headed back to work if they accept the offer by the end of the week. These workers were cut earlier in the year under Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency cost-cutting efforts. Nearly 80% of GSA staff were nixed. Many took deferred resignation deals, voluntarily leaving, while still receiving full pay and benefits that expire in less than a week. According to Reuters, about 400 real estate management employees who were fired earlier this year are being offered an opportunity to return. At the same time, about 126 workers at GSA's public building services are being formally terminated. The GSA sent NewsNation a statement which reads in part, GSA's leadership team has comprehensively considered workforce actions and is making adjustments in the best interest of the customer agencies we serve and the American people. And these are only a fraction of the thousands affected. But the move suggests the administration is backtracking on some DOGE decisions. Advocates say reinstatement is overdue, especially given the number of leases and real estate functions abandoned in the cuts, arguing the aggressive moves by DOGE left the agency broken and understaffed. But DOGE's website tells it has clawed back $206 billion in contract and lease cancellations and workforce reductions, stating that the changes are all part of the growing pains.
There's a lot of people who have concerns about the process. There's a lot of people on the that are Monday morning quarterbacks saying that we could have done things differently. But as you look, I spent 3 years as the spokesman for the House Budget Committee. We have been at this process of trying to look at the size and scope of government and the federal workforce for literally decades.
And Kelly, DOGE identified GSA, which had about 12,000 employees at the start of the Trump administration, as a chief target of its campaign to reduce fraud, waste, and abuse in the federal government. Those offered reinstatement will return to duty on October 6th. Kelly, that is, unless they choose to decline.
Yeah, be interesting to see how many folks are interested in coming back after all of that. Nick, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.